everybody, this is Living the Dream with Alex. Um, just wanted to share a little story with everybody today. This video is going to be a little bit different. Um, but I get a lot of people that ask how I got started um, traveling on the road. So I thought I would share with everybody how I got started traveling, became a nomad. So we're going to start back to 2017. Okay, so in 2017, um, I actually got married. 2017, February 14th. And then October of the same year, my dad wound up dying. And it was like pretty much the worst day of my life. But after that, things, kind of went downhill and stuff like that. And, stress and everything like that wasn't too good. And then I got to wind up watching a lot of people that do travel out on the road and stuff like that. And, you know, pretty cool. I always thought, and at the time, I thought that would be cool to do something like that, to travel, to see the world. Because I grew up in Missouri, that's where I'm from. And then I started watching like Bob Wells, um, things like that. And then the next year at 2018, and then things weren't still doing too good after my dad died. So me and my husband, we decided to why not hit the road type thing. So we got a Town and Country Chrysler minivan, and we didn't fully build it out or nothing like that. We just like there were seats in it, stuff like that. It was a rent to own van is what we was doing, so couldn't really afford nothing brand new or anything. We don't have that kind of money, so we just took it. We did the seats, collapsed it down in the floor because they folded down in there, and then we built a bed and slid it in there. Not too bad. The bed created more storage. The bed actually lifted up. It was on hinges, lifted up where you could store inside. So that part was pretty good. So it made it to where we could install kind of stuff in there, and then we just put everything in there, and we wind up hitting the road. Um, we hit the road in 2018. August the 3rd is when we left out, and we've been doing it ever since. So, we headed out. We went to all different places. We went to South Dakota, which was, pretty nice there. We camped at a lake there, which was really, really cool. It was like a nice lake. You could stay 14 days there. It's like your limit for free. And they had stuff like the toilets there, plus you could camp right on the lake, which is pretty cool. The lake was so clean. And we would just, we would have fun there. We just went swimming, or heck, the water was even clean enough. I wound up washing laundry out of the water. Kind of different. But besides that, after there, we went to a lot of other places. We're going to go to Route Mount Rushmore at that time. But then at that time, there was actually a lot of fires around there. So we might have didn't get to see Mount Rushmore, which is a little suck. But, one day we'll be able to go back and see it. And then, we headed out, went to all kinds of places. Oh, so another place I'll tell you guys, really, really beautiful to go see. It's in Wyoming, and it's called the Natural Bridge. Very, very beautiful. Um, you could stay there. It was actually only 3 days, which is not very much. It's free, but only 3 days. But the 3 days is very, very worth it. When you before you drive into the place, you're kind of going down in there. kind of like down in a bowl, sort of, when you get down there. It's almost like you're in a bowl, surrounded by the mountains, very beautiful. And there was, it was really nice there. Now, not so much a phone signal. You pretty much had to hike back all the way up the top just to get any kind of signal. But I wound up finding a rock in one spot where I could get just enough signal to send a text out with it. A little slow. But the Natural Bridge is a place that was founded way back then, that the person that founded it loved it so much that they wanted to make it a spot where people could come and see this beautiful place without having to pay anything. But they done a 3-day limit, that way a lot of people could see it, with and everything like that. But it was like this rock mountain that over time wind and water is cut it out. So it's almost like this. So it's literally like a bridge. It went over this beautiful stream. And on top you could walk up on top of it. It was like really happening there. But there's like trails and stuff that leads to the top, you know. And when you get up there, I mean you can see everything. But there's nothing stopping you from going over the side either. But it was so worth it to hike up on top. Now there, you could probably get a lot of photos of it. But it was so beautiful there, and y'all should definitely check it out. It's called the Natural Bridge, and it's in Wyoming. But anyway, so back to. Oops, sorry guys, I didn't mean to do that. Um, but back to what I was saying is, we traveled around to all different kinds of places, and it's really nice and stuff like that. I even went to our first van build, which was really, really cool. And that was in Arizona here in Parker. Stuff like that. We traveled around. Well, then the van we were in, actually, it got a little bit too much to really keep paying for. We were paying $450 a month just for the van alone, and that is not including over $100 in insurance. So for, people like us, limited income, um, it got a little too much to handle. So we temporarily went back to Missouri, gave back the van, stopped paying payments on it, and we wind up getting a new van, which was a Astra van. So we got that one, and you know, it was you could definitely a little taller inside than the minivan was. Not so much as longer, but it was taller. And then we got it, and 2 days later, after buying it, we paid like $600 for it. But 2 days later, after buying it, the transmission just went out on it, which was not good. So we wind up finding in a junkyard a perfectly good transmission, about $400, and put it in it, and it worked ever since then. It was like it run tip top perfect. And then we just transferred, put the bed in there, and built it out a little bit, and we worked with it. And then a little over a year now, I've had a shuttle bus, as y'all can tell in the videos. Is I got the shuttle bus, and you know, um, I painted it out. As y'all can see, I painted the whole thing. We done the inside. Somebody else helped us out with a lot of it on building the inside, and we've had it ever since. So we've had it for a little over a year now, which I like it a lot better. I can't stand up in it, and if it's raining or pouring down rain or hailing or too much wind, well, you can still cook and don't have to worry about you can't cook because it's raining or something. So we've been ever since, and yeah. But that's just a little of the story how I got started doing this lifestyle. So, and I do enjoy it a lot. Anybody out there that thinks you can't do this type of lifestyle, you don't have a whole lot of money, you can do it even on very little money. We do it. Me and my husband does it. It's just one of those that You can't go as far as other people before you have to stop and wait until next month to get more gas in. So, but it is still doable, and I'll put it this: it's very worth it out here. It's so much more peaceful, and it's less stressful on yourself than if you're in sticks and bricks and you're paying rent and everything. Um, this is so much better doing it like this. It really is. You can literally change what your front yard looks like every day if you wanted to, or every week, or every month. You can change it. So it's worth it. And I would suggest anybody, if you've ever wanted to do something like this, go for it. There's a lot of people I've seen that does it. Cars, ambulances, they build out buses, vans, um, jeeps, and anything you can pretty much think of, motorhomes and travel trailers and all that. I mean, you would never think there's a lot of people out here that does this until you do it and you realize there's thousands of people that do this all the time. Some people are part time, some people are full time, but yeah, it's worth it. So, anybody out there that wants to try it, just try it. At least try it once, and just put a bed in the back end of your vehicle and go out for a week or so and see what it's like. But yeah, but I just wanted to share a little bit of the story with you guys of how I got started, and I hope that kind of helped explain it to you guys. Um, and I hope I didn't talk too much. But if y'all do like this video, please tell me down in the comments and like and subscribe, please. I want all the subscribers. But I'll catch everybody later, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.